Thank everybody for joining us here tonight for the quarterfinal post-game press conference of the 2024 CUSA Basketball Championships. We're joined by Liberty head coach Ritchie McKay, by junior guard Caden Matheny, and senior forward Kyle Rowe. We'll make sure the attending media here in Huntsville have the ability to ask their questions first. Then we'll move to our Zoom audience. The Zoom audience, if you'd like to start putting your questions in the queue, that would be great. If you will, please state your name and affiliation prior to asking your question. We'll begin now with an opening statement from Coach McKay.
Hard-fought game and a tough way to end a 5-year career of one of the most incredible people that I've ever had a chance to be a part of. So, UTEP did a great job coming back in the second half. It was very aggressive, got to the free throw line. And, we haven't been a great free throw shooting team this season, which is a little uncharacteristic. And obviously they made 19, we made 4, and that's part of the difference. But they were definitely the aggressor and got a chance to advance.
Yes, sir.
John Manson of Sierra Red. Caden, that three-pointer there midway through the second half, you put the team up by 12, and then it seemed like you guys just couldn't find any rhythm from there and down the stretch. What do you think? Was it something UTEP did to get you guys out of your rhythm there?
No, I don't think so. They did a good job just drawing some fouls there and getting them to the free throw line and seeing one go in, and they got them hot. Number 2 did a great job just pulling away there. We started rushing a little bit. We got up 12, and I think we could have taken a little better shots. But when you get up 12, you gotta. There were 9 years when I thought we'd give up a lead like that. So.
Yeah, they went small. We switched everything. We got really aggressive, and we turned it over a few times. And we did a great job in the beginning, first 30 minutes or so, not giving up at transition points. And then those turnovers, that's how they went. So I thought hats off to Joe for going small, yet kind of prepped all week for that. And it felt like we could take advantage of it.
Kyle, similar question. They kind of, looked like you guys were in control of the game, but then they kind of flipped the switch there, coming down the stretch. You guys couldn't really get a basket. Just a tough end of the game. Anything that you could add to kind of what UTEP did to you guys there down the stretch?
Yeah, I think they already said it. Kind of they did a good job going small, and had a couple too many turnovers there. When you're not turning the ball over, you don't get any points for that. So they got a couple easy ones in transition right there. Got to the line, made free throws. So I feel like that was good.
Kyle, kind of your career comes to an end disappointingly here for you, but 5 years at Liberty, I know it's, just a few minutes in the rear view, but what these last 5 years meant for you?
Yeah, I think you look over the last 5 years and there's so many moments, so many people, so many memories on and off the court that we could be here for 2 hours probably. But at the same time, I feel like this program's in a really good place, and we're going to use this as a team to be better next year and be better this off season. And I'm so proud of these guys. And wouldn't have changed the season for anything, because it felt like there was so much tremendous growth that maybe isn't measured by the scoreboard for our team and our program. So these 5 years meant the world.
Coach, it seemed like when you built your lead, you were able to get to the rim and get a lot of easy baskets, and then that just didn't happen in the last 10.5 minutes. Was that all them going small, or was there something else going on there?
I don't think we stopped playing the basket. I just think we turned it over when we got there. When they ran out, and we gave them momentum, and it was a 5-point game with under 8 to go. So they had a belief again. And we again against UTEP, you got to be able to guard the paint. So the more easy baskets run out you give up, the harder it is to beat them. When they don't have to work in the half court to get a great shot. And your chances go up. So, yeah, I mean, stop trying to go to the rim. We just weren't as effective when we got there. And then we got to the line, like those empty possessions are like turnovers. So that's a tough one because we have such a great shooting team.
Coach, the first time your program hasn't made it to at least the semifinal round since I think it was 2017, back when you were in the Big South. First year in Conference USA, I'm sure it didn't go as you hoped it might have gone. What are some takeaways you have, just a few minutes after the season comes to an end as to, this past season?
Yeah, John, a fair question. I think my takeaways are the people in the room. We won't ever compromise the kind of young men that we bring in to represent Liberty and their families and our program, because we have such a pride in being able to wear that jersey or to coach with that logo. It's harder than a lot of leagues, I can tell you that. But you never know until you go through it. I think in some ways it's almost like taking a new job again, because there wasn't one city that we had been through to before other than Jacksonville State, and hadn't played against any of those coaches other than Coach Harper and Nick McDevitt back in the Asheville days. But you can just tell by the way Nick has changed, the way he built his program in the Big South. They're a lot different. They look different. And, I think we'll have some changes ahead that can help us compete on an annual basis for the conference. And like Kyle said, I think this program is built to last. We're not in a Power 5 league, so typically it's a one bid. And, unfortunately, we had some chances tonight, but unfortunately we're not advancing. But though I'm discouraged right now, and I love our group and love what they've accomplished.
Any further questions in the room or from our Zoom audience? No questions on Zoom, no, Coach?
Thanks, guys.